Wow, look at that dog!
Is that real?
It's huge!
You guys ever see a dog so unusual that literally everybody around stops what they're doing just to look at it? That's exactly what happened in this story. One random afternoon turned into a full crowd gathering around a single dog that people couldn't stop staring at. And honestly, once you hear the full story behind this dog, you'll understand why. Have you ever seen a dog that just makes you stop in your tracks? You know, the kind that turns heads and brings smiles to faces? That's exactly what happened one sunny afternoon when a remarkable dog caught the attention of everyone around. It wasn't just any dog. This furry creature had a certain charm that felt almost magical. As people walked by, they couldn't help but pause, captivated by its presence. This dog had a unique appearance that set it apart from the rest. Its coat shimmered in the sunlight, a blend of colors that seemed to dance with every movement. The eyes? Oh, those eyes. They sparkled with intelligence and warmth, as if they held 1,000 stories waiting to be told. It was a sight that made you want to lean in closer and learn more about this enchanting creature. But it wasn't just the looks that drew people in, it was the heartwarming story behind this dog that truly touched hearts. This furry friend had a journey filled with ups and downs, searching for a place to call home. Imagine the resilience it took to overcome challenges and find love. The bond between the dog and its owner was palpable. You could see it in the way they interacted, the gentle nudges and playful barks that spoke of a deep connection. It was a reminder of how powerful love can be, especially between humans and their pets. As people gathered around, their reactions were priceless. You could see spontaneous smiles spreading like wildfire. Laughter erupted as the dog performed little tricks, basking in the attention. Some even shed a tear or two, moved by the dog's spirit and the story it carried. For a few minutes, complete strangers were all smiling and talking to each other because of one dog. And then there was the impact of social media. In a flash, this dog became a viral sensation. Videos and photos flooded platforms, showcasing its adorable antics and heartwarming moments. People from all over shared their love for this dog, creating a community of dog lovers who rallied around a common joy. It was a testament to the power of connection in our digital age. So the next time you see a dog that makes you stop and stare, remember, it might just be the beginning of a heartwarming story. After all, dogs have a magical way of bringing people together, reminding us of the beauty in simple moments. Who knows? You might just find yourself smiling, laughing, or even shedding a tear, just like everyone else did that day. Have you ever seen a dog that just makes you stop in your tracks? This dog was one of those rare finds. With its striking coat that shimmered in the sunlight, it was hard not to stare. The colors were a beautiful mix of golden browns and creamy whites, almost like a painting you'd hang on your wall. But it wasn't just the coat that caught attention. It was the dog's expressive eyes that truly captivated everyone. They sparkled with a sense of curiosity and warmth, drawing people in like moths to a flame. As I stood there watching, I couldn't help but think about how this dog's appearance was like a magnet for smiles. It had this unique way of tilting its head, making it look almost human. You know that moment when you see something so adorable it makes your heart skip a beat? That was the effect this dog had on everyone. People were reaching for their phones, snapping pictures, and sharing the moment with friends. Honestly, it looked like the dog knew everybody was watching. What made this dog even more special was its playful demeanor. As it pranced around, its fluffy tail wagging with excitement, it seemed to radiate happiness. The way it interacted with the crowd was pure magic. It would bound up to people, eager for a scratch behind the ears or a gentle pat on the head. Each interaction was met with laughter and joy. It was like a walking bundle of sunshine, lighting up the day for everyone around. To give you an idea of just how unique this dog was, let's break down some of its standout features. It's amazing how much a dog's appearance can influence our feelings. This dog wasn't just a pretty face. It had a personality that matched its looks. It reminded me of a time when I met a dog that had a similar charm. Just like this one, it had a way of making everyone feel special. And isn't that what dogs do best? They bring joy and warmth into our lives, one wag at a time. Every dog has a story, but this one is particularly special. Imagine a little pup, lost and alone, wandering the streets. This dog, with its big, soulful eyes and a coat that looked like it was stitched from the night sky, had seen its share of hard times. But every cloud has a silver lining, right? One day, a kind-hearted woman named Sarah spotted this dog shivering under a park bench. She couldn't just walk by. It was as if the dog was calling out to her, saying, "Help me!" Sarah took the dog home, and that was the start of a beautiful journey. She named him Midnight because of his striking black fur. Midnight was more than just a pet. He became a part of Sarah's family. Together, they created countless memories. From lazy afternoons on the couch to adventurous hikes in the woods, their bond deepened with each passing day. But the story doesn't end there. Midnight had a knack for making friends. At the local dog park, he would bound up to other dogs, wagging his tail like a flag. His friendly spirit was contagious. People would stop and smile, drawn in by his charm. It was as if he had a special gift for spreading happiness. Just like that, Midnight transformed from a lonely stray into a beloved community figure. Their journey wasn't without challenges. Midnight had to overcome his fears stemming from his time on the streets. Sarah worked patiently with him, using love and encouragement. It was a reminder that sometimes healing takes time. But every small victory, like when Midnight finally chased a ball, was a celebration. It showed that with a little patience and a lot of love, anything is possible. Now, Midnight has not only found a forever home, but has also become a beacon of hope for others. Sarah often shares their story on social media, inspiring others to adopt and give dogs like Midnight a second chance. People from all over connect with their journey, sharing their own stories of rescue and love. In a world that often feels heavy, Midnight's story is a reminder of the joy and connection that pets bring into our lives. Whether it's a wagging tail or a gentle nuzzle, dogs have a way of making everything better. They teach us about love, loyalty, and the beauty of second chances. When this dog strolled through the park, it was like a scene from a movie. People literally stopped in their tracks. You could see the surprise and delight on their faces. It wasn't just a dog, it was a furry magnet for attention. Some folks were caught off guard, their eyes widening in amazement. Others broke into spontaneous smiles, laughter bubbling up as they reached for their phones to snap a picture. Why? Because this dog had a certain charm that was simply irresistible. As the dog pranced around, its coat shimmering in the sunlight, people began to gather. Kids pointed and giggled, their laughter echoing in the air. Adults chuckled, reminiscing about their own pets. It was a beautiful moment of connection. Just imagine walking by and seeing a dog that seems to radiate happiness. It's like a little spark of joy igniting everyone's hearts. Many passersby couldn't help but approach the dog, kneeling down to offer a gentle pat or a scratch behind the ears. The dog's tail wagged furiously, as if it understood the happiness it was spreading. Some even shared their own stories about beloved pets they had lost, or the ones that had changed their lives. It was a reminder of the bond we all share with our furry friends. Interestingly, the reactions varied. Some people were emotional, wiping away tears as they recounted their memories. Others were simply joyful, laughing and playing with the dog. It was a perfect blend of laughter and nostalgia. The dog seemed to know how to connect with each person, responding to their energy. It was as if it was saying, "I'm here for you." As the crowd grew, so did the interactions. People began to share their own experiences on social media. They posted pictures, stories, and even videos of the dog, tagging friends and family. The comment section exploded with reactions. Here's a glimpse of what people were saying. These interactions didn't just stop at the park. They spread like wildfire online. It was incredible to see how a simple moment could bring so many people together. The dog became a symbol of joy and connection, reminding us all of the simple pleasures in life. In a world that can sometimes feel heavy, this dog was a breath of fresh air. It wasn't just about a dog. It was about the shared experience, the smiles, and the stories. Moments like this remind people why dogs have such a special place in our lives. And that, my friends, is the magic of dogs. In today's world, social media is like a giant megaphone. It amplifies moments, stories, and connections faster than we can blink. When this remarkable dog captured the hearts of onlookers, it didn't just stop there. No, it took to the digital realm and created waves that reached far beyond the park where it first charmed everyone. Just think about it. A simple photo shared online can spark a movement. That's exactly what happened here. As soon as the dog's picture was uploaded, it went viral. People from all corners of the globe couldn't resist sharing it. They were drawn not only to the dog's unique looks, but also to its heartwarming story. With each share, the dog's personality shone through, making it relatable to countless dog lovers. It was as if this dog was saying, "Hey, I'm just like you." Social media platforms acted as a bridge, connecting people who might never have crossed paths otherwise. The comment section exploded with joy and admiration. People shared their own stories of rescue dogs, creating a beautiful tapestry of experiences. The dog became a symbol of hope and love, reminding everyone of the bond between humans and their furry friends. Here's a glimpse of the kind of reactions that poured in. But it wasn't just about the smiles and heartwarming stories. This dog's moment in the spotlight sparked conversations about animal adoption and welfare. People began to share resources, encouraging others to consider adopting rather than buying pets. It was a ripple effect of kindness that spread far and wide. Moreover, the impact of this viral moment extended beyond just individual posts. Local shelters saw an increase in inquiries about adopting similar breeds. It showed how a single dog could inspire a community to come together for a common cause. Social media has a unique power to create change, and this dog was at the center of it all. The impact of social media on this dog story is undeniable. It transformed a simple moment into a global conversation. It brought joy, sparked inspiration, and created connections that transcended physical boundaries. In a world that often feels disconnected, this dog reminded us of the simple joys of life and the power of love. Sometimes it's crazy how one dog can completely change the mood of an entire place just by being there. That's why moments like this spread so quickly online and why people connect with them emotionally. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below if you've ever met a dog that instantly stole everyone's attention. See you in the next video.